Riddles on Terry. We see our crowd come to life once more. Let's get it started, Script.
Both of these characters can kill you at a moment's notice here. Tons of resources coming from R.O.B. Obviously, the projectile game will be strong, but that boxing, as I was talking about earlier, already coming to fruition. Great nair as we approach back from ledge. Riddles working neutral here.
Yeah, honestly, I was about to say I've been casting Riddles for a lot of this weekend, and his parry point has been technical this entire time, but we just have to figure out a way to get in. And honestly, when we're in, we are getting a lot of damage here. And like you were talking about, a lot of these anti-airs, and is exactly what we need. But look at this, going for the up air, unable to find anything. So Zomba has to figure out how we are going to land here. Honestly, I feel like Riddles sometimes looks for that bird knuckle because it is really hype trip, but I love the reset back onto the platform, Script.
Gyro in hand here, not going to opt to play the item game. Really don't want to do that against Zomba. Up there with the best of them who can hold the item. Great parry, and as you said, walking forward here too, unfazed by all of this action.
Yeah, I think it's something that's very kind of impressive about Zomba too, is the way that he's always trying to find a way to keep you in disadvantage, but the Buster Wolf gonna be the first one in this set, waking up the crowd here. It is going to be Riddles getting ahead, but the thing is, you're up against Zomba. He can make a stock disappear in a quick second.
Platform is not where you want to be. Gonna hit by the up smash while standing on the ground though. That probably kept us alive. Oh, hard up tilt. What are we looking for here too? Yeah, Nair Burn Knuckle going to be a great option.
Yeah, like we were talking about a little bit earlier, that Nair Burn Knuckle does a lot of damage. It also seems like somewhat safe here, but will be Zomba reclaiming a little bit of momentum in this game, finding the stock, but now we have to play a little bit more careful because it seems like Riddles now approaching has a really good idea on the offensive right now.
Taste of your own medicine here 2 times. Gonna get the Z drop, not going to find anything off the item, but it will put Zomba in a worse position. 8 of back air for it, still not off this ledge.
So close here, as you know that Riddles wants it. Zomba above 117 right now, so we can definitely get it started, but still not going to be enough here, as now Zomba has to go around the world, get back onto the stage again. The rising tackle, though, not going to be punished directly here. Riddles does have an opportunity, but the air dodge right above the ledge, that's an easy Zombair for you.
Burner boosting up to this top blast zone, does not want to land unsafely. You can take all the time you need. Going to kill off the side. 1 stock apiece here. Again, seems like stocks are cheap.
Okay, still finding the opening combo here from Riddles, but I love the way that he's always just playing and pressing the advantage, even when it's against a character like R.O.B, who has projectiles, right, to just throw in your face and mess up the tempo. But here we go. The Nair, the gyro toss, but the rotor arm's not going to be able to get all the way there, so Riddles going to air dodge back on stage and still get something started. But now look at Zomba resetting the neutral very masterfully.
Power dunk gonna come out once again, forces Zomba to the corner. Again, we take off to the skies. Need to find the safest landing possible. Will land behind gyro, very smart. Wow, quick mash.
I was about to say, that was an excellent mash out, but double up tilt roll through, but there's the down tilt. Back air not going to be enough here, but here comes that go meter Script. We know exactly what Riddles is capable of doing here. You know exactly what he wants. He wants that power geyser to catch Zomba jumping in the air, but there's the back air coming out from Zomba, and the laser not going to be enough just yet. And now Zomba trying to reset, still has to get rid of this go meter before it spells disaster. There's the power geyser, not going to be enough just yet.
Up top here too, you cannot get comfortable in these skies. Input rising tackle has done some crazy things, as we see it right here. Not gonna lead to the death. You got hit by the gyro to prevent going forward.
The gyro actually stopped everything going on there. It is going to be the up throw. That is not going to do it just yet. Zomba can't believe it either. Great parry. The down smash doesn't do it, but the power geyser does. Riddles going 1-0 in this set. My goodness, what a way to start up this crowd again.
Are you kidding me? There was so many situations where both of those players could have taken the game.
I felt that, Zomba.
If you saw Riddles' face after that one, it was like, kind of got away with one there.
Zomba, bro. Zomba's so expressive.
Yeah, right.
Like,
right.
These are the times we really know what he's feeling. I mean, the spot dodge past the down smash, just the power geyser. What a way to start. I mean, we talked about it, right? R.O.B is big, and the top of the power geyser, the move itself, the hitboxes just extend so far up that for a character that kind of likes to burner boost up in the sky and kind of take your time, you can't take your time here.
Yeah. Terry, you might not think of it. There's so many options to cover in the air here, too. You can do, like, rising up air, rising tackle. Could be some really good damage, really good kill confirms off of that. But sometimes all you need is the power geyser and a little bit of faith, as that's what Riddles needed to take that first game.
Riddles like subtly smiling.
Yeah.
Bro's like, I'm sick. Did you see that?
I did. Kalos League here will be our counter pick. Zomba wants some big blast zones to work with here too. Riddle's going to be looking to kill off of the top, or at least that's what it seemed like in that first game. Zomba happy to take you anywhere.
Yeah, and that's the thing here too, Script, is that not only do we want blast zones, we just want some space to combo, right? We saw a little bit earlier how Gyro was an absolute mess earlier for Riddles, but great air dodge through. I think Riddles is handling a lot of these edge guards so extremely well. We already do have Go Meter though, so we're going to have to watch out here, but I like the way that Zomba's still playing aggressive, and I mean, the lead is working out for you right now.
Air dodge in again. These air dodges to the corner to get back to the ledge have been so perfectly timed here for Riddles. Rising there, give me this power dunk.
Okay, still Riddles not going down without a fight here on this first stock, 164, and here's kind of the double-edged sword of having a bigger stage. Not only do you get to live longer, you have more space, but now Riddles gets to live longer and has more space too. Still landing with that back air, and now Riddles gets to get into position here on this edge guard, but we saw what happened a little bit earlier if you take too long high in the sky.
And my goodness here too, more space to live is more Go Meter time, and that is the one thing you don't want to give Riddles. Don't know if this will do it. It will, okay.
I think that power geyser was actually also on the gyro there, so
Yeah.
the gyro was just completely gone. Still, though, I mean, this is our lead for Zomba here. We'll see how long it lasts, but I love the way that Riddles is playing very aggressively, but here comes Zomba, but now putting up this offensive wall with Nair, and that makes Nair one of R.O.B's best moves here to really kind of play that offensive with, because it's so hard for certain characters to get around, but will be able to find that stop.
Not too much extra credit to speak of either here too. This is that boxing game. That was a jab block. Riddles lucky to get knocked off of stage or would have eaten that full forward smash.
Okay, gyro there, and now we're back into the spacing neutral. Still, though, finding the crack shoot in, and now we have to find more damage, and still finding a couple of upper chains as well. Riddle's so hype on this character. Definitely one of the best carries to do it, period.
Gyro toss, not going to find anything on the second hit. We were happy to get any damage. Ooh, yeah, looking for a jump out immediately. I love the shield check there with the down tilt. Not going to find the up tilt we're looking for. Immediate air dodge coming from Riddles. There's a mix-up there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think both players are doing a really good job of mixing up their movement right now and mixing up the way they DI things, so there's no guaranteed punish on practically anything. But now Riddles going for another power geyser. It needs to stop, but it will be the rising tackle that does stop the R.O.B down air here. So we got to find a punish, but the roll-in will be caught by Gyro right now.
Wow.
Power dunk not going to be able to find anything, but here we go. No, unfortunately, not going to be it. I wonder if a rising tackle would have done it.
It's really crazy because hit by the aerial hits. You were in air while you got hit by a jab. That's what did not let us find that conversion. Gyro still working out pretty well here for Riddles. Zomba just going to eat the shoulder there too. 141 on Go Meter here too. Such a big stage. I would not be surprised to see us live a lot longer.
Yeah, absolutely. That was kind of the double-edged sword that I was talking about with a stage like Kalos. Yes, you can live longer, but so can your opponent. And honestly, Riddles has a little bit of a reason to live longer. Beautiful conversion there. And now with Zomba on last stock, almost about to reach that 100% here. But here comes Riddles, 166 here. Anything from R.O.B can potentially do it. But I love the way that Riddles is not letting Zomba get any of that R.O.B cheese, right? None of these run-off rotor arms just yet. And for a character that can have a limited recovery, that's very, very impressive.
I'm super impressed with these defensive options coming in from Riddles. These air dodges back to stage and just random spot dodges to avoid the strong hits of things like back air and things like Nair have been keeping this stock alive. Oh my God, an aerial hit of jab again.
Every single time, you know, you have to just take a quick moment to stop here. Follows up though. Will that be it? It will. Riddles going up in the set 2-0. My goodness, Script. Crowd's alive.
Steam ahead here for Riddles. Does not seem like the counter pick phased our friend from the north at all.
He's motivated. There goes Zomba chugging that Red Bull.
My goodness. Wait, we going for another one?
Go for another one. Finish the whole thing, then like crush the can.
Yeah,
right?
right on the dome.
Well, the dome would be crazy. Just thinking at this point.
Still not even put it down yet.
What?
Oh, hammering the Red Bull.
Going all the way through. Script, I have to ask you, what is the game plan now for Zomba? Because it feels like Zomba gets ahead, and then Riddles uses the natural comeback factor that Terry has to even it up, but there's gotta be something that Zomba can do in the neutral specifically that at least stops a little bit of the momentum, right?
I would have to believe so as well, too. I think it all comes from the up-close boxing. We have to keep putting Riddles in these 50-50 situations where you either air dodge or you don't, you spot dodge or you don't. And on these shield checks, I think that is the recipe for success for Zomba.
Okay, though, honestly, at this point, looking pretty even. Once again, we're going to Town and City, so we get a little bit longer with some of our highest blast zones in the game. But you know what Zomba's going to be looking for with these sides, right? He's going to be looking for these rotor arms. We haven't been able to see it just yet. It's kind of been the tried and true R.O.B edge guard here, but still, my God, beautiful conversion from Riddles, almost actually taking the KO. I mean, that's a lot of rage to be working with. Oh my goodness, almost catches out with the rising tackle.
Platforms taxi in here too. Might give Riddles one more place to go as we retreat there too, but these grabs been working out so well in the end of that second game, and going into the third, deep nair, not going to do it.
Okay, still going to be able to make it back here. So now Zomba going back into the zoning mode of R.O.B here. Down tilt is going to be the option. Tries to wait out the side and not going to be able to find anything. 193 on Riddles. Zomba just needs to get this stock. Unable to find anything, so will just be the F tilt. Zomba going to go up, but only for a matter of time, it feels like.
I mean, right hook from the robot going to knock you out right there too, but these are damaged goods on the side of Zomba. Going to find a stock hovering above ledge a little too long, my friend.
Yeah, still though, it will just be this scramble in center stage to start us out on the stock number 2. Zomba going for what I like to call the Mario Kart DI, where you purposefully move yourself the other way. Maybe if I go move myself left, I'll go left. But here we go, finally going to be able to find one up there. But Riddles has been so slippery and unable to be caught out in any of these giant combos, and it just feels like that Riddles is so practiced. Everything is working out really well for him.
Yeah, it just feels like the killing blow has been missing its mark consistently here too. And again, it's the spot dodges, it's the drift, it's the air dodge. He's been finding great spots above the ledge. Once again, you die for it. Back air this time.
Still though, up tilt, up air, but we're not seeing these R.O.B combos come to fruition. It always feels like Riddles has an anti-air answer, right? But here we go. Shoot onto the stage. We'll be caught out with the up air, and here's that forward air that we've been missing. These are kind of the interactions off stage that I was expecting, Script. Not going to be enough just yet, but oh my goodness, almost gets spiked by the aerial there, but now has to figure out a way. And now Riddles on the verge of getting a reversal here and still winning this game with 2 stocks.
Back in, and that's the spot dodge once again, too, preventing us from dying most certainly in the middle of the stage. Got to keep working away from the shield. You see the strong up tilt, looking for a conversion here. One proper hit could seal it. Zomba playing the keep away game.
Okay, down tilt finds the nair, so we will be able to at least get rid of the go meter. Things are going to be okay if we're able to find a little bit more of our combos here. Double nair into the rotor arms. Might be the first time we're seeing rotor arms practically this entire set. And unfortunately for Riddles, just going to fly a little bit too short and unable to grab that ledge. This set will go on Script, but I can't say that I have any problems with that.
We have some life in the heart of Zomba here too. It's gonna be the long road if you want to make this one work. But it seems like our friend is up for the task. Counter pick now in Riddles' court. It's going to be for the next couple of games, if it does even go that far. Not too much time taken between games here too. No character switches either. Town and City once again.
Yeah, I think the stage pick is not the problem here, right? I mean, we love getting those KOs off the side. It's just a matter of a very unfortunate stock loss up last game. But I want to see what Zomba is going to do to adapt at this point, right? Has a game to kind of play with now, but look at these nairs. This is definitely what Zomba is known for, keeping you out offensively with these nairs, with gyro, with laser, but the extension off of gyro there, not my favorite hitbox that I've seen today.
Nairs coming down once again, seems to be the name of the game here. Rising tackle called out so hard by Zomba. Love the shift of positioning there that back air offers.
Trying to find any way to get this going, but Zomba trying to line up for a back air. The burn up don't be able to do anything, but the power dunk will be caught out here. Good air dodge up, but it doesn't matter. Zomba going to be able to catch with an up air, and like we were talking about a little bit earlier, Script, these anti-airs down are really saving Riddles here.
Back here once again, defensive option, as we've been talking about, Lyric, seem to be getting Riddles right into the grill of Zomba, and Zomba does not know how to react.
Yeah, it's just a matter of the fact that we're on Town and City and you're above a certain percent, you're definitely going for a ride. It doesn't matter how heavy you are at this point, but here we go. Zomba definitely getting back into form here, finds the up air, finds the stock. We're looking at a much more even game.
And talk about going for a ride, Lyric here too. Zomba, anything you can do, I can do better, he's saying. Across the stage with some down tilts here too, but Riddles hot off the presses with some more damage, 41.
Yeah, if I'm Riddles at this point, I just want to slow it down because I feel like earlier before, Riddles' win condition was a little bit more about let's avoid that nair at all costs. Let's not allow for Zomba to do anything because once that nair hits, really it's just kind of this choose your own adventure book, right? But down toss of the gyro and the down air will be sending Riddles into that blast zone.
Seems like the heart's pumping here too for Zomba. First time we're really seeing any serious advantage. They've been close stocks, but this is where you've got to start to cash in. Oh, what a find there too. Last stock as we go. Zomba's tournament life on the line, but decent percentage to work with. It's weird because R.O.B, a character that can take stock sub 100, we just are not seeing that, Lyric.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not finding the R.O.B cheese. That's kind of what we're looking for, right? We're looking for those low hit nairs into those rotor arms off the side. Beautiful landing up air from Riddles, man. And here we go! Could be it, and it will be! Riddles winning 3-1, moving on in this tournament. Zomba out at a hard-fought 7th, but my goodness, what a show